This is BeamNG's Car Olympics map, and it includes multiple different courses and challenges to put cars to the test. I have 7 very fast cars here, and they're going to battle head-to-head to compete for the gold medal. There are 5 categories that these cars will be competing in. The first is the long jump, where they get sent off a ramp and tracked on their total distance upon landing. The second is the high striker, where cars climb as far as they can up this huge ramp. The third is the stone skipper, where we see how far they can skim the water before sinking. The fourth is the roof slider, where cars get flipped upside down and are tracked on how far they slide on their roof. And the fifth and final challenge is the ski jump, where cars are tracked based on their in-air distance. Each car will be awarded points for each challenge. So after completing each challenge, the best car will be awarded 7 points, the second best car 6 points, third best gets 5, and all the way down to the worst car getting 1 point. At the end, we'll add them all up and declare a winner. So let's take a look at the cars before we start. We have the Hirochi Sunburst, the Civetta Scintilla, the Civetta Bolide, the Ibushu 200BX, the ETK KC6, the ETK 3000i, and the Bruckle Bastion. I know that's going to be really hard to keep track of, but don't worry, when the cars are competing, I'll have the car's name written in the top left of the screen. Alright, so the first category is the long jump, where the cars barrel down a hill, get sent off a ramp, and are tracked on their distance upon landing. Alright, so first up we have the Hirochi Sunburst, which the car's order for each category is going to be the same every time. So this guy is always going to be going first, so he's, I guess, kind of the guinea pig. Alright, heading towards the ramp. Decent looking launch. I'm not really sure if this is going to be good or not. He's the first one, so we'll see. Looked like about 270 there, so that's going to be the benchmark now. Big crash at the end. Oh my god. Alright, now we have the Civetta Scintilla, which if you can't tell from looking at it is pretty much like a 458. Oh yeah, this already feels a lot faster than the last one. It's probably going to be a much further jump. It feels like it's so far going to be past 300, I think. What's it going to be? Maybe 320? Yeah, so about 320, so that's the new baseline for the rest of the cars. Put it in slow-mo right here. Not a little underwhelming on the crash right there, but that's alright. Alright, now we have the Civetta Bolide, which is like an 80s retro-looking Ferrari. Alright, definitely feeling faster right now. Up to the ramp, almost 200 miles an hour, into the air, big launch. We're gonna see how far this goes. Definitely past 300, well into 300. So 375 is the new record, which is a little worrying because we're already getting pretty close to the end of the entire long jump. So I think something is gonna go beyond 400. I mean, I don't know. Alrighty, now we have the Ibushu 200BX. Alright, a little bit slower than the Bolide. We're going 180 off the ramp. Good launch. It's looking like we're kind of pulling to the right a little bit. And we hit the fence. Well, I didn't really expect to hit the fence right there, but I mean, yeah. Alright, now we have the ETK KC6, which is basically like an M3. Definitely feeling really fast, 200 miles an hour off the ramp, big launch. This one's looking really good. This one might go beyond 400, we'll see. 400 meters exactly as we hit the sign. That was unexpected, but I mean, I guess we know it was exactly 400. Now we have the ETK 3000i. Definitely feeling a little bit slower off the ramp, 190 miles an hour. I guess it wasn't as slow as it felt. Past 300, not gonna be enough. 345 for the 3000i. That's obviously not gonna be as close to hitting the 400 meter board. Alright, now we have the Bruckle Bastion. This is clearly supercharged, so we'll see how this goes. Almost at 200 miles an hour now, 195 off the ramp, big launch. And it's not gonna be enough, not up to the 400. Alright, so the ETK KC6 or the BMW M3 is the winner of the first challenge. We're gonna do all the points right now. Alright, the second category is the high striker, where cars climb as far as they can up this huge ramp, and we track what meter they get to. Alright, so first up, yet again, we have the Hirochi Sunburst, our guinea pig for every category. Alright, so the hill kind of flattens out for a little bit at the bottom, and then we get sent up the ramp. We're going to see how high this guy can go. We're going to put it in slow-mo right when we get to the top, just to verify we get the right number. I can't really see where it is. Alright, so 170 is the new benchmark. Obviously, we don't know if that's going to be good or bad, but I guess we'll just find out. Alright, so again, it's the exact same order for cars for every category. Alright, definitely have a lot of speed, about 210 up the ramp now. Definitely going to be higher than 170, way past 170 it looks like. So we hit the top of the ramp, which I was not expecting, so I guess that's the number to beat now. Alright, so now we have the Civetta Bolide. Alright, about 192, 193 up the ramp. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna get all the way to the very top like the last one. 190, so this is in 3rd place as of the current standings. Alright, it's time again for the 200BX. This thing I actually think might have some potential on this challenge, but we'll see. Only 180 up the ramp right now. We'll see how high this gets us. I mean, I think it's a little bit lighter, so we'll see if it can climb higher than 190. Alright, well, besides the one that hit the top, everything is pretty close together. It's all like in a very similar range. Alright, now we have the ETK KC6. This is the clear winner from the long jump. I mean, I feel like this is going to hit the very top, too. It's faster than the Civetta Scintilla, or whatever the Ferrari is. We'll see. Alright, a bit of a surprise. I thought that would hit the very top, so on to the next one. Alright, this guy was kind of underwhelming in the long jump, so maybe you can make up for it, get some points here. Alright, feeling a little slow, to be honest. Not even at the 190 mark. 180 miles an hour up the ramp. We'll see. I don't think this is going to be very high. So this guy and the Sunburst seem like the 2 weakest links so far. Alright, now this one is going to be, I think this one's going to be interesting. Alright, 190 up the ramp. Obviously, we have a lot more weight to carry up the ramp with this car. Alright, what's it gonna be? Alright, so the Civetta Scintilla is the winner of the High Striker Challenge. So the third challenge here is the Stone Skipper, where we see how far the cars can skim across the top of the water before sinking. Alright, the Sunburst needs some points here, come on. So I don't think this car has a lot of aero, which I think is actually gonna help in this situation. We'll see, hitting the water right now. Really good run, it looks like, all the way to the end of the pool. 170, past 170, 180. Alright, we got the Scintilla up next. We'll see how this one goes. Alright, we got way more downforce in this car, so we'll see what happens. Big jump into the for the pool. And cartwheeling across the water, so I guess 2nd place. Alright, we got the Bolide now, which I don't think this one's going to do too well because of the aerodynamics. Alright, we'll see. Come on. See what you can do. Not, not very good. 200BX time. Alright, about 185 off the rim, 180 into the water. And again, not, not very good. Alright, we got the KC6 now. I think this is going to be a little bit too much downforce for the water. Alright, about 200 miles an hour onto the water. We'll see how far it goes. Skipping around a little bit, it looks like just under 100 meters. Alright, the 3000i now. This guy definitely needs some points. Alright, about 200, 190 onto the water. We'll see how far. Alright, this this car sucks. Alright, this thing's already kind of a boat, so it should be good in water. To be honest, this one actually might not be too bad. We'll see. About 195 into the... Alright. Next up, we have the roof slider, where cars get flipped upside down and we track how far they slide on their roof. Alright, yet again, we got the Sunburst going first here. So for this, we go into this tunnel and then get kind of sent into like a loop-de-loop and it flips us upside down. Then we're going to land on our roof, so you can kind of see how it works right there. You just get flipped around, landing on the roof and sliding down. So I don't really know which car is going to be like the best at this one, but we're going to find out. Anyway, the Sunburst sets the baseline here. Alright, we've got the Scintilla next. I feel like this one might slide for a while just based on like the body shape of the car. I mean, we'll see. It looks like a really good kind of launch right here. I don't know. Still sliding. Oh my god, almost at 300 meters. That's got to be the winner. Alright, I think this one might already be over, but we'll try the Bolide. Upside down, off the ramp, and we start sliding. We'll see how far this guy can go. Alright, slowing down now. We'll see what it is. Alright, we got the 200BX. Alright, we'll see. I think maybe this one has a pretty good chance to slide far. I don't really know. It's kind of wobbling around now. Past 200 it looks like, but that's probably going to be it, I think. Alrighty, let's see what you got. Alright, off the ramp. Kind of a bounce right there. Alright, we'll see. Keep sliding, keep sliding. Past 200. I don't think this is going much further. Alright. I think the 3000i is a little mismatched compared to the rest of these guys, but we'll see what it can do for the roof slide. Alright, this car needs to slide like 250 meters if it has any chance of catching up to the rest in the standings. I don't think that's gonna be the case though. Looks like we're stopping right about now. Alright, the final competitor for the 4th category. Let's see, I don't think this one's gonna slide very far. I feel like this guy had, I had a lot of high hopes for this muscle car, and I feel like it's kind of just let me down in all the categories so far. It's been pretty much average, sliding into around 230, not bad. Alright, the 5th and final challenge here is the ski jump, where cars go down a massive ramp and are tracking their in-air distance. If the Sunburst gets like a top 3 finish, there might be an opportunity for a big comeback here. Come on. Alright, 180 off the ramp. We'll see how this one does. I mean, obviously it's setting the baseline for every other car, so it's kind of tough. Looks like maybe 380. Alright, 380 is not bad, but it's not that good either. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, now we got the Scintilla. Let's see how this one does. Absolutely flying. 210 off the ramp. Oh, this is definitely going to beat the Sunburst here. Past 400, almost a 500 right here. Oh my god. About 485 right there. So that's obviously the new baseline for everyone to beat. I think we're going to have some stuff go beyond 485 though, so we're going to have to see. Honestly, I'm not sure what this one's going to do. I feel like maybe 430. Definitely flying down the ramp, 200 miles an hour, off the ramp, into the air. Looks like a good launch, past 300, past 400, past 500, so definitely past my prediction of 430. And we'll see. It looks like about 530 meters we disintegrate upon impact. But 530, so 100 meters past what I thought it would do. That's crazy. Alright, I'm predicting 535 for this guy. Alright, about 185 off the ramp, which is definitely a lot slower than some of the other cars, but I think this one's a lot lighter, so I don't know how that's going to play into it. It looks like a good jump, past 400, past 500, 540, so pretty close with that prediction of 535. Not too bad. I'm proud of myself for that one. Alright, this was the first place finisher by a long shot for the long jump, so I would imagine it's going to be the same thing here. Right, about 200 miles an hour off the ramp, good launch. Definitely going to go past 500 here, no question whatsoever. Past 500, into 600. 600 meters on the dot, that's got to be the winner. I don't think these last 2 cars are going to beat that. I mean, we'll see, but I don't think they're going to beat it. Alright, time for the 3000i. This dude needs some major redemption. I'm going to predict like 370 or 380 here. I think it's just too similar to the Sunburst. It's not enough speed. Past 300, past 400, 450 maybe? I don't know. Alright, very slight redemption here, but not enough. Alright, we got 1 car remaining, and then we're going to total up the points and see which car is the winner. Alright, we got the Bruckle. We'll see if this one can beat 600, but I'm highly doubting it can. Off the ramp, past 200, past 300, not even 400. Alright, around 375 meters right there, which is obviously not going to be enough. Alright, now it's time to total all the points together, and we'll see who we can declare as a winner. Alright, so in 7th place with a total of 12 points, we have the ETK 3000i. In 6th place with a total of 13 points, we have the Hirochi Sunburst. In 5th place with a total of 17 points, we have the Bruckle Bastion. In 4th place with a total of 19 points, we have the Ibushu 200BX. And now for 3rd place, we have with 20 points, the Civetta Bolide. And the cars in 2nd and 1st place actually tied the amount of 1st place finishes, so they both had 2 first place finishes in different categories, but it came down to a couple points difference. In 2nd place with 26 points, we have the Civetta Scintilla, and in 1st place we have the ETK KC6 with 29 overall points. So very close in the top 2 spots of the leaderboard. Everywhere else, not so much.